Defeated. A really good start to the season so far. PHL17's Tyrone Sharper is live at the link to tell us more about how it went down. Oh, you still got your Eagles?
Yeah,
I'm
ready.
I'd love to see it.
Listen, I stayed up for the whole game, so I think I earned the right to wear this shirt. I mean, we always hear about Victory Monday, but what about a fantastic Friday as the Eagles defeat the Minnesota Vikings on a Thursday night showdown, and they improved their record to 2-0. Now, granted, it was a slow start on the offensive side of the ball for the Eagles, but they were able to get downfield on a big 54-yard pass from Jalen Hurts to Devontae Smith. That drive would ultimately end in 3 points. They held that 3-0 lead into the second quarter, but the Vikings would eventually get into the end zone, of course, in the second quarter and take a 7-3 lead. It was late in the second quarter when the Birds really kind of found their groove on the offensive side, working the ball down the field by running it. They would finish the game with 259 total rushing yards, and Philly's own DeAndre Swift led the way, 28 carries, 175 yards, and he even added a touchdown late in the game. A very solid performance from him in his home debut with the team. Wideout Devontae Smith also had himself a day, putting up some big numbers, 4 receptions, 131 yards, and a tutty to go along with that. And the Eagles came out strong in that second half, forcing one of their 4 turnovers, ultimately leading to a rushing touchdown for Jalen Hurts. The Eagles led 27-7 at one point in this game, but the Vikings would make things interesting late in the game. 5-yard touchdown from Kirk Cousins to TJ Hawkinson, but they would end up running out of time, and the Birds would hang on to a 34-28 win, and they improved to 2-0 on the season. They now get ready to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on September the 25th, so they're looking at a 3-0 record right now. Not to say it's going to be easy. They do have some things to figure out, but I'm sure Eagles fans will take a 2-0 record to start the season. Back to you guys in the studio.
Oh, yeah. It
totally.
feels good to start undefeated.
I know. I love it. Especially going in after the rusty day. I was like, okay, wait, Sunday. I didn't know what was going to happen. Now we're on Thursday. It's good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like the rust is off. Thanks, Tyrone.
17's Tyrone Sharper is live in our newsroom this morning to tell us more about that. Tyrone.
Yeah, Hurricane Idala is expected to make landfall in Florida this morning. As we've heard, it is now a Category 4 hurricane with winds reaching at least 130 miles per hour in certain areas. The National Weather Service of Tallahassee is calling the hurricane an unprecedented event, considering this is the first storm of its size to impact the area. As you can imagine, this has led to many flights being canceled, and as of yesterday, there have been over 1,000 flights delayed and more than 500 flights have actually been canceled. And now with the Tampa airport now closed, travelers can expect there to be more.
More flights could be canceled or delayed at other locations in Florida and even into South Carolina and Georgia.
I don't know how much damage it's going to do. The Floridians don't think it's going to cause any damage, but I didn't want to be around to find out, so I'm glad to be home.
Now, if you're looking to travel to Orlando through Philadelphia for those end of the summer trips, we recommend you keep an eye on those flights, as there could be more cancellations coming in the next few days. We'll keep an eye on the details. Back to you guys in studio.
All right. Thank you, Tyrone. So the plan for a new 11-acre park is underway after city officials broke ground yesterday. PHL17's Tyrone Sharper is live at Penn's Landing to tell us more about these big plans. Hey, Tyrone.
Hey, good morning, guys. Pretty exciting news. I wish it was that there's going to be air conditioner everywhere we walk today, but that's just not the case. But the plans are more about the iconic Penn's Landing area right behind me. As you can see that beautiful sunrise come up over it. For about 10 years, this plan has been in place, and finally, since the groundbreaking ceremony took place for the new park at Penn's Landing, those plans are now underway. City officials and local leaders met right here to officially kick things off for this massive project that is expected to benefit the city in many, many ways. The I-95 CAT project will include the all-new park at Penn's Landing, which will be a massive 11.5-acre park that will include some fun, entertaining things for all and a permanent interior cafe that will have a variety of different food options for all the food lovers out there. The park will also have an all-new play area for children of all ages to enjoy. And of course, the popular River Rink Plaza will still be around for everyone for both the summer and winter seasons. Now, this project will be built right over I-95 from Walnut to Chestnut Street. And in addition to that, the South Street pedestrian bridge will also be extended. City officials say they expect millions to visit this new park.
And millions of Pennsylvanians, millions of visitors from other states across this country and around the world come right here to Penn's Landing to have fun, to recognize and celebrate our freedoms, and just to be together and enjoy the camaraderie and the company that comes from being on the waterfront.
Penn's Landing Park, which is part of the DWRC master plan, will transform the Delaware waterfront into an extension of our neighborhoods. Restoring the waterfront is a treasured public space.
Yeah, definitely exciting stuff there. Now, we will have to wait a little bit because this project isn't expected to be completed until spring of 2028. But still, we got a lot to look forward to with this new park. Amanda Kelsey, back to you in the studio.
Yeah, we sure do. Thank you so much, Tyrone.
Now are demanding action. PHL17's Tyrone Sharper is live at Philadelphia Police Headquarters. Tyrone.
Yeah, it wasn't long ago that the Irizarry family first saw surveillance video of their beloved one, Eddie Irizarry, being shot and killed by Philadelphia police officer Mark Dial. And since then, the family has fought for justice. It was initially reported that Irizarry had a knife in his hand when officers approached his vehicle, and he later lunged at the officers. Well, after the recent video surfaced, it showed the complete opposite. Irizarry never exited the vehicle, and Dial actually shot through the driver's side window as well as the windshield, ultimately leading to the death of Eddie Irizarry. Now, while the investigation continues, family and friends of the Irizarry family are making sure their voices are heard as many gathered for a rally to show their support.
I feel happy, yeah, for all the people that's here. I didn't think that a lot of people was gonna come.
He didn't even get a moment to obey any laws or anything that was given to him. 6 seconds.
And we're gonna keep fighting until this person that did the damage to our family and to the community be behind bars.
Now, Officer Mark Dowell was suspended for 30 days with the intent to be fired, but this investigation is still open and continues, and the family now calls for an arrest. We'll keep an eye on the details as things continue to develop. Back to you guys in the studio.